Hey guys, Assalamu alaikum, I hope you're well. Whenever I used to go South London, I always used to go past Battersea Power Station and it used to scare the living hell out of me. Why? Because it's so grand with those four chimneys and it stood ever so dark whenever I used to go over Battersea Bridge. And seriously, like one time I was going on one of the side roads and the Battersea Power Station was looming over me and really it just looked so scary. Today, my dear brothers and sisters, we are at the Battersea Power Station. Battersea Power Station has just opened after 40 years into something absolutely amazing. It's a new shopping centre which we're going to go check out. So follow me.
I think we did that in first year. No, but I have to. And then there's little blocks.
Guys, at the base of the Battersea Power Station, check this out. Mate, it looks proper high. Just walking around Battersea Power Station, it just kind of gives me goosebumps, honestly. Why? Because to think back to what it was before, a massive power station with all the machinery and so much history behind it. Now it looks so extravagant with all the shops and designer outlets. It just doesn't feel real. Just coming out of a shop called Aesop and my hands, they smell amazing. They do some amazing creams in there and I've got dry skin and the guy massaged some cream into my hands. And what I said to him was, after an hour, if my hands still feel moisturized and shiny as it is, then I'm definitely going back in. Amazing, the smell of the shop that actually took me right in. Right guys, so this is the bit where it tells you all about the history of Battersea Power Station. So from the 1930s to the 1980s, Battersea Power Station was a working power station. So yeah, it's been around for quite a long time. So if you come across to the timeline, check this, right? Works began on the site. Sir Giles Gilbert Scott, one of the most prominent architects of the day, who was responsible for Britain's red telephone boxes, joins the project. So the guy who was designed the red telephone boxes was part of the project as well, which, wow, some good history there. Check the turbines out. These guys are all inside the first stage of the power station, the top of the western part chimney. So that's part of the chimney. You know what, every time I look up, right, seriously on camera, it doesn't paint the picture of how grand and tall it is. It's just amazing. I used to go past Battersea, as I said in the beginning, on Battersea Bridge. Even then the towers used to look mad. But when you come right up close to it, I'm telling you, I'm not scared of heights, but it just looks so grand. You gotta come and check it out. So RAF pilots used to use plumes of the white vapor from the chimneys to guide them home in the mist. Wow, can you imagine? You know, it's bombs going off everywhere and whatnot, and the mist from the chimneys used to direct the RAF pilots home. That's some crazy history. And Queen Elizabeth, then Princess Elizabeth and her grandmother, Queen Mary, are joined by several dignitaries who are shown around. These are after the power station was functional. Wow, there was a massive power failure on the 20th of April 1964. Electrical failure at Battersea Power Station and throughout London. Wow, it just cut everything out. Check this, this is funny, right? So a pink pig is floating above the power station, right? And this appears on the front cover of Pink Floyd's album, Animals. The inflatable pig was tethered on one of the southern chimneys, but lost its mooring and rose to the flight path of Heathrow Airport. Wow, that's crazy. Police helicopters tracked its course until it finally landed on the coast of Kent. Imagine the flying pig flying across London and landed in Kent. That's mad. So of course, the power station definitely does have a grade status. It's listed, grade 2 listed. So none of it can be changed or broken or anything like that. And it's awarded by Historic England as a landmark and celebrate the building's special architectural historic interest. You know, it's one of the landmarks. When you go and pass on a plane, I'm sure you can look down and one of the things that will stand out is Battersea Power Station with the 4 chimneys in the massive rectangle shape. So in 1987, Battersea Power Station ceased operating, so it shut down, and yeah, it's just literally stood still. I think there's been a lot of proposals to turn it into Disneyland. I think there was one point, there was a Disneyland proposal, but it probably got turned down, probably wasn't the right place. The shopping centre thing was, you know, talked about quite a long time, and as you can see today, we are in a shopping centre technically. So in 2012, the Battersea Power Station was purchased by the shareholders, SP, Setia, I can't read the names out here. But yeah, this has been going on. I can see from the picture here, it's literally just demolished inside, derelict. Can you imagine coming here while it was like that? That's mad. I actually like those kind of things, like derelict places, going and filming. So look, the work has 2017, it's all been constructed, cranes everywhere. And then in 2022, Battersea Power Station's £9 billion makeover. Wow, £9 billion. That is a lot of money. Takes a breath away, says Evening Standard. So here it is on the 14th of October, which is only a few days ago. The power station then opens up. Look at that. If you look at the picture before and after, I'll put a little snapshot afterwards, you'll see the difference in what it looks like. It's been proper, like, refurbished inch by inch. And yeah, from the get-go, as soon as you come in here, you know, you see it's a shopping centre. A lot of places haven't opened up yet. There's a lot of shops that are still closed. I'd say about 40% of the shops are open now. So once it opens up, you'll see how busy it becomes. And Battersea Park is just across the road. We are going to go and have a look where the entrance stroke exit, because we came in for the train station side. I'm sure the main entrance or the exit is where the Battersea Park is. But yeah, there's loads of designer shops here. If I'm looking around here, there's Ray-Ban, Nike Town is just behind me at the back there. The Lacoste, there's Gun, there's Ralph Lauren. Under Armour is opening up. Yeah, so when it opens up properly, we'll come back here and do another review. And I'm just thrilled. I've seen pictures, but to be standing in here, such a grand factory that's turned into a super shopping centre, iconic in London. I'm just amazed. One of these Genesis cars, and I'm quite impressed, but I'm a bit worried, you know, because it's so nice and white. This steering wheel's going to get dirty one time. But yeah, I have to say, this is the future, guys. This is the future. This is apparently South Korean car. When I came in here, I was trying to visualize where it's from. Like, I thought maybe it's part of Rolls-Royce or Bentley or something, but no, it's a brand on its own. I think the guy said it's a sister company of Hyundai. You were looking at me through the rear view mirror, side mirror rather, of the new Genesis car here at the Battersea Power Station. Crazy car, man, it looks amazing. So the sporty model has just caught my eye. Let's go and check it out. So check this, G70 shooting brake. Wow, need to go and check this one out. Right, wow. Now this is my kind of car. Yeah. The other one was a bit more, how can I say, casual. This is more beastier. You got the proper gears, you know, proper gears, none of those dials. You know, with cars, what I like is when it feels like a car, when it has the dials, but the old school dials, not the new, like, oh, what does this button do? What does that button do? Just walking around Battersea Power Station, it just kind of gives me goosebumps, honestly. Why? Because to think back to what it was before, a massive power station with all the machinery and so much history behind it. Now it looks so extravagant with all the shops and designer outlets. It just doesn't feel real. Right guys, I got proper spooked out because this place is so big. Somebody just sneezed and it sounded like Jurassic Park, this dinosaur upstairs, right? It just echoed everywhere. Crazy acoustics in here. Rishi Sunak has been announced as the new Prime Minister of the UK. Brother Rishi, make sure you look after everyone, bro, yeah? None of that funny business like Boris did, yeah? None of the, we're gonna send the virus back in. Ugh. So Brother Rishi, make sure you do a good job. Right guys, I'm on the top floor of the Battersea Power Station and I have to say I'm good with heights, but standing here I am getting a sense of vertigo. The sheer vastness of this place, it is huge. To see what it was once upon a time, I can just glance across you know, the station to see on the other side they've still got some of the machinery and it is just massive. Just look behind me, it is huge. And I'm going to show you guys in a second in the video what I mean. You have to kind of just, if you look over, it's like, it's not high, but it's just huge, you know, and you kind of feel small. There is this place called the Lift 109, which basically there's apparently a glass lift that takes you up to the top of one of the chimneys. Now that's going to be an experience and a half. That's actually opening, I think, end of this month. And I can't wait to come back here towards the end of the year when it's all kind of lit up and jazzy and it's got all the shops open and stuff. Definitely worth a visit. Today we have truly enjoyed our experience at the Battersea Power Station here in South London. Guys, I have to say, you know, whoever did the construction here for the new place has done an amazing job. Seriously, there's so many different shops here. And you know what? What's really striking is that there's two sections to the power station, right? So there's one section where there's all shops and there's 3 floors, but then there's another section with another 3 floors. It's amazing, right? So you have to check it out, guys, seriously. When obviously the shops open up, there's lots more opening up, definitely go check it out. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and share this video with your friends and family.